For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ileana Capel, and I'm your Vice President Education, and immediate past president. It has been my honor to serve the club for the last 2 years. And this club has not only achieved all 10 goals of the Distinguished Club program, not once, but 2 times, 2 years consecutively. But this place has also been my home, and I believe it's the best club in the state, no doubt. For those of you who don't really understand what the Distinguished Club program is, rest assured that this club is held to a very high regard in the Toastmasters world. And we want to continue that momentum and continue that level of achievement, and we believe that comes from our members' commitment, our members' enthusiasm, check, right? And a strong leadership commitment, check. We also believe that putting our members first is what keeps the enthusiasm going. I believe that a strong leadership committee does just that. And it's all those extra hours that we put in that yield exciting and future leaders that are willing to, in turn, serve our club as members of the executive committee. As immediate past president, I've been appointed to the chair of the nominating committee by the Toastmasters Constitution. Together with my committee, Sergeant at Arms Bob and President Jay, we have nominated members for each executive committee role that we believe is most qualified for this role. We have spoken to each individual, and they have accepted this role. As I announce each individual nominated by the nominating committee, I will also open the floor to any member who would like to run from the floor. And should anybody be interested in running from the floor, we will proceed to have a formal club vote. I would like to announce that we have 22 of 38 members in attendance, which means that we have met quorum, which is a majority of our club members. Which means that we can proceed with the election. And with that, I will describe the process of the officer elections very briefly, and then we will move on to the actual election. From Toastmasters International, this is the process. We will accept nominations for office of president. Okay. As for seconding speeches, any members may stand to second the nomination and give a short speech, usually 1 to 2 minutes on the qualifications of the nominee. Seconding speeches are given in alphabetical order by candidate's last name. I will also ask the nominee if they would accept the position if they are elected. Also, I will allow the nominee 2 minutes to speak on their own behalf if he or she wishes to. I will ask for additional nominations for the office of president. I'm using president as an example. And if others are nominated, we will repeat the last 3 steps. I will then entertain a motion to close the nominations for the office of president. This requires a second and a vote. I will instruct all members to cast their ballots, and then I will ask 2 people to tally the votes. I will announce the winner at the end. If there are no other people wishing to run from the floor, the process will be that we will just vote verbally. Okay. With that, I'm going to start with Sergeant at Arms and work my way to President. So the nominating committee has elected Miriam Abu for the position of Sergeant at Arms. Miriam Abu has been with us for about a year now.
Yeah, 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, coming to us from another club, and she has more than enough experience to lead this position. Miriam, you have accepted the nomination?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I will open the floor to any members who wish to run for Sergeant at Arms at this time. Okay. If there are no people wishing to run for Sergeant at Arms, I will close that motion, and I will proceed to open the floor to any comments or questions about the nominee Miriam Abu as Sergeant at Arms. There are no.
Oh, just one comment. Miriam and I, we were timers at the last area contest that you were the chair, and that's where I got a chance to tell her about our club, and within a couple of weeks she was here. She joined the club, and she's been doing a great job ever since. So I strongly support her.
Second.
Okay. So we have a first motion, actually, to vote for,
I motion that we proceed to voting for Sergeant Hall.
Second.
Sergeant.
okay, we have a second?
Second.
All right, so all in favor of having Miriam be our sergeant at arms, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Okay, motion has been moved. The next person will be treasurer. The nominating committee has nominated Anne Marie Peters as treasurer of our club. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Anne Marie has been with us for over a year now, and she is our current secretary of our club. She's done an excellent job. So we are confident that she can do this role. I will now open the floor to any members wishing to run for treasurer from the floor. Okay? If there are no members wishing to run as treasurer, I will now open the floor to any comments or questions about the nominee, Anne Marie Peters.
I don't have a lot of extra money like to invest in stuff, but if I did, I would trust Anne Marie with it. I feel like that is an important quality for a treasurer.
Would you also tell her your whole life story?
Only for 1 to 2 minutes.
All right, any other comments? Great. Well, with that, I'd like to ask for a motion to vote for Anne Marie Peters.
I move that we vote for Anne Marie Peters as treasurer.
Okay,
I second that.
great. All in favor for Anne Marie Peters to be our treasurer next year?
Aye.
All opposed, any? Okay. Motion has been moved. Next, we have our secretary. The nominating committee has nominated Kim Broshwitz as secretary of our club. I would like to open the floor to any members wishing to run for secretary from the floor. Okay. With that, I'd like to open the floor for any comments or questions about our nominee and Kim Broshwitz.
Well, I know I spoke last time, but I've just been sitting next to her. She's been taking notes on like everything. Like when the sign-up sheet came by, she was writing down the roles that she signed up for. Like, okay, on March 28th, I'm doing this, on April, I'm doing this. Like, I feel like she's very prepared and she takes good notes. Like, that's important for a secretary. So I think she's doing excellent.
Yes.
Thanks for the comment, Bill. And